Hi. Sorry for the crappy video quality, and I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and the first thing I upload in a while is bad news. But, well, today I found out that my favorite teacher of all time passed away unexpectedly. He was teaching on Friday, died yesterday, Monday, October 11th, 2021. And if he were here and caught me crying, he'd tell me to stop. You know, he was that kind of person that you either hate the fact that you love him or you love to hate him. And he was strict, but he was also funny. He was just a really nice balance, tough love type of thing. When I would slip up in class, he'd say, "You're starting to make me angry, 'cause I know you know this." But I was just thinking, you know, I was ready, now that I'm an adult, I'm 24, I was really ready to have a friendly relationship with this man. I do mean just friendly, platonic. He found out where I was working. He was my career research and development teacher. He found out where I was working, and I think he popped up maybe like twice, maybe 3 times, I don't know. I think twice, the whole time I was working there. And the first time he popped up, I was so shocked. I dropped what I was holding, and he was staring so intensely at me. And I was like, I've been happy to see people whom I haven't seen for a while before. I know what that feeling is like. But it had been years since I'd seen him face to face. You know, and that day, it had been a hard day at work. I was still relatively new to the job, but it was a hard day because I work at a vet. And when people come in putting their pets down, it hits me in a way that probably shouldn't, but I'm such a huge empath. So yeah, I saw him again, I think weeks later, and he showed up a little bit closer to when I was done working for the day. And, you know, we talked, we joked. And he even told my manager what a wonderful student I had been. He told my manager how wonderful my mother is and how wonderful my sister is. And my sister and I had hopes for our baby sister to have his class. We really had hopes that he would just touch all 3 of our lives. But that didn't happen. It's so strange to think about mortality. And I don't understand how older people are just okay with it. They're like, it's gonna happen. I'm like, how are you okay with this? Despite how much it hurts, and despite how disappointed I am that my youngest sister won't get to see him, I understand. He would not have been taken away from us if his time here, if his job here, on this earth, wasn't complete. And it's so stupid that I was literally just thinking about him. I was like, I hope he shows up. Cheer me up, I'm having a crappy day. He's already gone, I think. I don't know, the past few days are a blur, and my mental health has been deteriorating, and I thought, hey, if I see him, that'll make things better. I still remember I was standing in the kitchen and my mom told me to put down the birdseed. And she said she had bad news. And so I went through a list of people, family members, and she said, no, it wasn't family members. Okay. She said that Mr. Fuhrman passed away. Mr. Fuhrman was a teacher at Franklin High School. He was strict, he was funny, he was the kind of guy who would jokingly say, I hate everyone, and like seem serious about it. He said he was a racist. He hates whites, blacks, Hispanics, Asians, everyone. He's white. He said whites first. He said he was sexist. He hates men and women, boys and girls. That kind of person. And I just remember, because it was today, standing there in the kitchen leaning against the wall and saying he was a wonderful person. My heart goes out to his family. My hope goes out to his current students that they won't get to finish the year with him. My heart breaks for my sisters, and it breaks for me. It's as we get older, we start to learn to appreciate certain people in our lives that we didn't appreciate before. I appreciated him for a long time. I didn't know he was going to become my favorite teacher. I didn't know that I would be so happy to see him outside of school. But there are other people who, at a younger age, you feel you can't stand them. Mr. Fuhrman, I never got to thank you. I was supposed to fail your class, and you let me pass because you knew what I was capable of. There's something I didn't turn in at the end of the year. I was supposed to fail. Let that one thing hold me back. He was such an amazing man, a wonderful teacher, and I know he'll be missed. I told my friend, and she was one of those people who said she hated him. It broke her too. I don't know. I just felt the need to vent and rant, I guess, right now, because I don't really have anyone to talk to here alone. And I thought I'd be okay by myself. I told my mom if she could go. He was important to her too. They were like friends. She would show up for mock interviews. He'd call on her for that. And I didn't expect a teacher to mean that much, You never know who you're gonna come to appreciate and love and care about. You never know. And I would give just about anything to have him show up at work again and say, I'm back to torment you. I would give anything. I hope he rests peacefully, because when I get to heaven, I plan to torment him. And I wonder, as people die throughout our lives, people we've known, do they get up there in heaven and talk about those who are left behind on earth? I wonder if my father would say, oh hey, you were my daughter's teacher. Nice to meet you finally. Thanks for that one time you gave it a little push you need. I don't know. But that's like the happiest thought I have out of all of this. Just appreciate who you have while you can. My brain's trying to get my attention, so I think I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching, if you did. And if not, well, that's probably for the best. Take care.